I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Morning, everyone. Can you hear me? I messed with the mic last night. I want to make sure it's working. Yes, it is. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing today? I literally had no idea this was going on. I turned on the screen, I saw it pop up, and I looked. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting start to the day. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see, who do we got? We got Original Grant, KT9000, Purple Drank, Locks of Butter, Muckman, Prophet Oner, Ben, Girl Set, Chris, Tainted Meats. I don't know if I said Facehugger, Schnitzel Sandwich. How you guys doing? Over on Kick, we got Captain Base Pants, Mango Ice Cream Kitty. Username already taken. Mojito Kitty. Who else? Eddie Chill is here. Decaf. Supportive Support. That's an interesting LARPing name. Supportive Support. Very nice. So good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, the 17th of September, and it is time to just chill for like 20, 25 minutes. Build up the stream a little bit before we begin with Hollow Knight Silksong. Hope that you guys are in a good mood for good fun today and good progress in this game, which is an outstanding game, challenging as hell. If anything, like I said, the only real criticism I have for Silksong, I do feel like there are certain things that are like quality of life improvements that have been added to games over the years that they purposefully they purposefully left out of Silksong. Like it's not in Silksong because they wanted to make the game harder. But I do feel like it makes the game feel a little bit of a drag when you have to do certain things. And it's a little annoying. Okay, like for example, you can't dash and jump instantly. And you could do that in games like Mega Man X, but you can't do that in Silksong. If you dash, you have to wait a slight amount of time and then jump. And then you can get really far. But I don't like that. I don't like that there's a slight buildup before you can jump. Anyway, so I'm excited for the main stream today. I hope you guys are too. I'm excited for Chill with Phil tonight, where we're going to do a whole 2 hours of just Q&A hangout session to end my week. It should be great. Okay? Very good. All right. So, yeah, guys, obviously, I guess we start with shout-outs, do we not? All right, let's take a look here. So, let's see here. Holy crap, look at all this. This is hilarious. Someone thinks they're going to charge back. You can't charge back on YouTube. It's not possible. What a moron. Anyway, so we have Final Wish, who started off the stream and gifted 50 memberships. 50. 5-0. Not 5, not 15, 50 memberships to DSP Gaming. That's insane. Thank you, Final Wish. It's good to see it back. Thank you for the early support. I really appreciate that. So each membership, I make about $3. So this is the equivalent of $150 of support already. No kidding. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we literally just started the stream. And guess what? We hit the goal. Yes, we did. I don't even know what to say. Like, I just started. I just turned on the stream. What do I even say when we hit a goal as I'm getting on stream? Here, you know what I'll do? I'll fill my mug with water. Here we go. I didn't even have a chance to do this. Okay? So let's go ahead and fill the mug. Here you go. My mug won't close. Or my thermos won't close. There we go. Hit the goal. like that. Now we're 5 out of 10. Cool. Oh, wait. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well, holy moly. Thank you, Final Wish. Literally in one move, we hit our goal for the stream. Okay? So obviously, thank you so much, Final Wish. I don't see Final Wish talking in chat, but thank you for that. Now, after that happened, Robert McLean gifted 10 memberships on top of Final Wish's memberships. All right? So that is the equivalent of $30 of support. So that actually means we're up to 180 right now. Okay? And then we had someone named Nimby who did a $20 super chat, and listen to what they said. Just testing out the feature, we'll get this money back. Regardless if you try to get your money back, I keep it. Like the way that YouTube works, all right, is they actually, from what I'm to understand, stick up for creators. And it's hilarious because over the years, there's always been people who are like, oh, I'm going to charge you back, Phil, after like a super chat. And I'm like, and I keep the contribution. I want to make that clear. I've never once ever seen a chargeback for memberships or for super chats on YouTube. Now, there are ways to do these with the stupid VPN trick, right? And that stupid VPN trick is people use the wrong currency exchange or whatever it is to actually get these things on a huge discount or whatever. I've seen that before, and it's affected this channel in a negative way. We've had people who came by and gifted memberships for like, you know, they'd give like 50 memberships, but they'd use a VPN and say they live in Argentina, and then it would cost them like $5 for the 50 memberships instead of the $150. So I get out of that like $4, you know? So $4 for 50 memberships is kind of messed up when you think about it, because the channel then looks like it's doing so well and it's really not. So to be honest, I've never seen it. Not once. In all the years that I've been on YouTube, and you know, I've been streaming on YouTube full time since 2021. I actually did, you know, stream on YouTube before that, but that was before they added all the monetization features. But over 4 years, I've never seen an issue with the chargebacks, which is great. I mean, here's the thing. Do I think that people do them constantly? No, I don't. I think that most people who contribute are genuine contributors, but every once in a while you get that idiot who wants to mess around. So I'm sure someone's tried it, but I've never been affected by it. So, and again, I don't know. You'd have to ask other creators too, if that's the case, but I've never seen it. So there you go. And the thing is, again, you would think if YouTube's going to intervene and say, well, you know, there's a chargeback, they're going to go to the person who's doing it. I can't affect it. I certainly don't want it to happen. You know, so I don't understand people who do that. It just doesn't make any sense. All you're going to do, here's the deal. You play with fire, you get burned. If you're someone who's going to literally commit fraud, because that's what a chargeback is, you're giving a contribution and then you're lying about it on the back end to try to get your money back, right? And there's all kinds of different ways that they can try to do it. But if it's a lie, it's a lie. So guess what? You're committing fraud. That's a crime. And, you know, I don't even know what else to say. You're going to go to jail, right? You're going to go to jail eventually. Or at the very least, what's going to happen is your financial institution is going to drop you. So that's what people don't realize, is that once you get blacklisted, you're not going to get credit anywhere. So if you get blacklisted because, let's say, for example, you're doing these chargebacks and then your credit card gets canceled, do you really think you're going to get another credit card with any reputable company? No. They're all going to say, no, this is a blacklister. This is a person who commits crimes, you know, with their credit. So just, you know, and then you don't get nothing. So that's what happens. But these people are dumb. They think that life is a game. And they think that, like, oh, we can mess around with people, right? Oh, we can mess around with you by doing this and doing that. No. All you're doing is you're hurting yourself. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You're that dumb. People have grown up in an internet generation. Like these last 2 generations that are growing up right now grew up in an internet-focused generation. So they literally think that all of life is on, like, how can I say? It's on, like, the internet, and everything's immune to any kind of, like, punishment or responsibility. No. That's not how it works. You may think that because you grew up on the internet where you think everything is free of responsibility, but that's not reality. You're going to get caught up on and you're going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. So, anyway, thank you, Final Wish. Thank you, Robert, for the early support. And NIMBY, a $20 super chat claiming that they're going to try to get their money back. So, here's a question. Do you count a contribution from someone who's claiming that they're going to commit fraud? Do you? I mean, do I or do I not? I don't know. I could, because I should keep it. It should be mine. You know. Of course, see, people don't agree. Count it, don't count it. Exactly. There's people like, I wouldn't count it. I would say, no, people don't know. I don't think it really matters. Dark Ethan, yes, thank you. He says, I discovered today, if you need to buy a map, you can go back to the first town. At the merchant's location, there's a thing you can ring 3 times on a stick, and the merchant will show up. Thank you. Yes, we had forgotten about that. They're not paying you directly. It's a civil issue between them and YouTube, not you. YouTube made $8 billion in revenue last quarter, so probably not a big deal if someone's trying to pull a small chargeback. But again, you still need to call it out. It's illegal. It should never be done. I don't condone it at all. I think it's crime. And, I mean, it is crime, but it should not happen ever. You shouldn't have people sending you a super chat and saying, oh, I'm going to try to commit a crime. Like, what the fuck? You know, messed up. Exactly. I don't support crimes, that's for sure. Anyway, crazy early support. These are still popping up. Thank you guys for the crazy early support. Okay. So we'll hang out for about another, 15 minutes or so. And then I'm going to jump into Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's going to be a great stream today, hopefully.